Hustle Sews and Stuff here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Welcome back to the channel today. Today I wanted to share with you my plans for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. If you haven't heard of this challenge, this is a challenge put forth by the lovely Nateida of SewNaturalDane here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, as well as by Myra Lorraine, who goes by Myra Lorraine here on YouTube, and she is also known as OneSewSweet on Instagram. So last year they came up with a challenge to celebrate African American pattern designers and other crafty areas during the month of February, which is Black History Month here in the US, and I believe in some other countries as well. So this year they decided to host it again, and they asked me to be one of the ambassadors. So last year I also participated, and I made MCCALL'S 7443 by the lovely Nikki Brooks of Beaute by J'adore Patterns, which is a part of the MCCALL'S line. So I made the top and pants from that pattern, and I also created a BOBBLE SHRUG by Gigi Made It, who's here on YouTube as well as Instagram, and I knitted that pattern. So this year I want to do the same thing. I want to do a knitting pattern as well as a sewing pattern. But this year there's a theme for the Black History Month Pattern Designers Challenge, and so they want Myra and Nateida have decided that the theme is who inspires you from a fashion or style perspective. And so I chose the Erica dress by Style So Me Patterns because I've been inspired by Erica Bunker for the last 3 years or so that I've been garment sewing. So, and I found her when I made one of my favorite dresses, MCCALL'S 7405. I just Googled, just did a Google search of who's sewing this dress, and she came up, and then her blog came up, and I was like, whoa, she is so cool. I love all her, everything she makes is just fabulous. She also has a YouTube, she has a wonderful blog if you haven't checked her out, and she also has a YouTube channel and an Instagram account that has beautiful pictures of the things that she has made over the years. So if you can, I'll leave a link to her blog below, and you can check out her blog. Is wonderful, and she's very inspirational, and she just showed me that you can make sewing very fashionable, and so that's why I chose to pick the Erica dress. And this dress is part of the Style So Me pattern line, and by Erin. And here's a picture of the dress. So it has it's a knit dress with a collar, turtleneck kind of collar, and then it has a nice little scoop cut out, and then there are side slits on the sides. So I decided to make that dress. I bought it pretty soon after it came out because I just love the dress, and I'm so glad that they decided to pair up to create this pattern. So the fabric that I'm going to be using is this lovely, it's like a rose gold velvet that I picked up from Joann Fabrics, and I think it's going to be so pretty. And so I love this fabric, and I think it's going to look really cute. So I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it long or if I'm going to shorten it a bit to get more wear out of it, but I am going to make this the Erica dress by Style So Me Patterns. So, and I'll leave a link to the Style So Me Patterns below. So for the knitting, I decided to go with the droplet capelet, and this is by Denise Baron. I believe that's how she pronounces her name. She does have a video link, an introduction of this pattern, and it's called the droplet capelet. And it's really cute. It has different ways to wear it. You can wear it like this, and you can see the V pattern here, and then you can wear it to the side, and it goes off to the side. You can wear it like a front shawl. I just love all the options of how to wear it. And in her video, she shows you all the different ways that all the different options for making for this capelet. And I was inspired by her story about this capelet. she said she had a little scare with scare about breast cancer, and she decided to make this pattern shortly after that little scare. Everything turned out well, but the story behind this pattern really motivated me to choose this pattern. So I'm inspired by her. And so anyway, this is a lovely pattern, and it is a finger and weight pattern, and I'm going to use this beautiful gold. It's called Lazu fingering weight, and it is by Julie Asling, and it's a beautiful gold knit yarn. So I really love this color, all the different, it has like golds and whiter golds and darker golds all intertwined together. And this is a indie dyed pattern, yarn. So I plan to use this to make the droplet capelet by Denise Barron. So both of these patterns, both the droplet capelet as well as the Erica dress, are both two of the sponsors for the Black History Month Pattern Designers Challenge. And so some of the other sponsors for the challenge are Sherry from My Daily Threads, Sewn Magazine, Bianca from Thanks I Made It, So Much Fabric, Claire Cochran of the Stitch Buzz, Johanna from The Last Stitch, and Montoya Mayo. So those are some of the other sponsors for the challenge. And in order to enter the challenge, you have to sew something created by a Black pattern designer, knitting, sewing, handbags as well. And you can't start it until February. You have to sew it and create it or knit it between February 1st and February 29th. Get an extra day because it's a leap year. So, and it's open worldwide to everyone, no matter your race or color. And I hope you all get a chance to participate in this challenge. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram, and I'll leave a link to my Instagram channel below. And I'll also leave a link to Nateida's challenge, Nateida's video, as well as Myra Lorraine's video as well. Also, there are 3 other ambassadors for the challenge. There's Kira from the Island Socialist, Legionero of Legionero Patterns here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and she's also a wonderful handbag pattern designer as well. So, and then also by T of Crumpets Tea and Sewing. So if you can, check out their channels on Instagram as well as here on YouTube. And I hope you all get a chance to participate in the challenge. I look forward to checking out everything that you make. And I hope you all have a great day. Take care. Bye.